Look at this thing, it's sitting over here all sad for itself. Stupid fucking blown seal thing right there, look at that. Just oil everywhere. I'm about to go pick up this part. A little $15 seal in there blew out. Look at it up here. Just gave up on life, said fuck it, so that's that. Shit in here I need to go throw out. We also got to put the Supermoto wheels back on it. There's the rear. I need to fucking knock the dirt off that thing. It looks like shit. There's the front, the tube. And look at this pretty thing over here. Look at this. So let's do a flip and reveal of this basically new rim. It's like 99% new now. Because remember, I sent it off and initially I was pretty pissed off that it went bad right away. Like, I mean, not right away, but you know. You guys remember basically the bearings went out and they took the hub out and it was a bunch of crap, and I was like, dude, why is this rim like falling apart? Well, Warp 9 was like, you know, hey, who knows, the rim, you know, we'll do our normal warranty thing on it, which was like shipping plus $60 for, they would basically replace everything but this outer rim here, and if they had to replace this outer rim it was going to be $100. So I sent it into them. They did. This is a whole new hub. Apparently this is the Gen 2 hub. Apparently I had a 2011 rim on my bike, which is a 2013 bike, and they said that was just a leftover rim probably sitting on the shelf. I don't know. So I've got new bearings, seals, spacer, hub, a handful of new spokes, and then the only piece that, well, I guess the rotor too. This is my old rotor, but they put new hardware on it. I even got new spacers here, and the outer rim here was all scratched as shit, and they actually re-anodized it, so it's basically like a brand new rim right now. Like I said, I was initially kind of pissed off that the thing went bad to begin with, but man, it's kind of hard to argue with, I mean, that was about $120 total to get this rim rebuilt and redone, and I mean, just parts alone, if I had bought all the parts and done it myself, it would have been, I think it was over $350, close to $400 for all the parts they just put into it, not including anodizing. So yeah, that brings it well over $400. I mean, it's almost the cost of a new rim, and they did that all for me for, like I said, $60 plus shipping. I said I spent about $120 total. And, you know, like, it sucks that, yeah, it went bad so quickly, but, I mean, that's a pretty stand-up company to stand by their product like that and, you know, have such a ridiculous repair service like that. And hopefully this is the Gen 2 one now, so maybe it's probably better built, this and that, you know. Company's even bigger now than they were from 2011, I'm sure, so. Oh, look at that. Didn't see that on them before. Anyway. It makes me wonder about the rear rim though, because I know it was bought at the same time. But hey, you know, worst case scenario, if I got to send it in and do the whole damn thing again, I mean, I guess it's not the end of the world. It's not a shit ton of money. It's still money though. I'd rather not spend. But anyway, props to Warp 9 for that. I guess I got an extra set of spacers in there. But I got to take this up to the store because I got to go pick up that seal. And since I'm picking up that seal, I figured, fuck it, I'll just go ahead and bring this up there and let them install it because I don't have a balancer. And because this is freshly anodized, I'd rather not put it on myself because I don't have the best tools for putting these things on. I've got my tools and I make them work normally. I don't mind if it's like my dirt rims, like fuck it, whatever. There's my cams, I was looking for those. Anyway, like I need those for anything. But yeah, I'm gonna let them pop it on, balance it while I go pick up my parts. So hopefully they won't give me shit. Because they do have this weird thing every time they're like, oh, put a new tire on, we gotta do a new inner tube, and it's like, come on, it's like a brand new tire. As far as you know, that's a brand new inner tube, and it's not really. Fuck them. So that's the game plan. And then we got the reason I gotta get the bike. I'm crazy right now. We gotta get the bike back into full motard trim. I want to try to get that all done today, and I also want to try to go pick up like a little white LED light, like from AutoZone. I'm gonna move the plate back out here on the rear, facing downwards, light underneath it, DOT tires, you know, the whole back to street legal trim, clean it up a bit, and go get my inspection because I need to get it all legal. The tags are completely out on it right now. They've been out for probably about a month and a half, 2 months now. And if I'm going to take it to Atlanta, I need to have it squared away, fucking legal. I don't want to get any stupid trouble down there. Not to mention, I just need to get it needs to be done anyway. So, trying to run around and take care of all that bullshit. Oh, and everyone keeps saying, why don't you just read this thing? Why don't you just read this thing? This thing doesn't run right now, okay? The battery's dead. The carb needs a good cleaning. And I'm about to just take it apart anyway. I got new fork seals for this thing, triple plastics, a handful of parts. I'm going to try to get it rebuilt and redone for my brother before he gets back from the Navy and before my wife has a baby. And I got to take a breath. Whew. So yeah, I got to get that done. I'm wearing my glasses because I don't know what else to do. I got to see shit, right? So I got to get all that done. Want to get it fixed up for him before he comes back. That's a trash truck. And oh, I had this idea. I have all these black plastics for this bike, right? All new like black plastics, except for the headlight shroud, which is like $1 million, and the fork guards. And the plastic kits never come with that shit, but I got everything else for it. So I think I'm just gonna sand those down and try to, you know, finish them up a bit, make them look pretty again. And I was gonna like do some like weird paint thing on it, you know, originally like some kind of crazy paint deal. Like it was do it yourself kind of thing where you dip it in the water with the paint shit. And I don't know, now talking to guys that have done that, they're like, it doesn't really come out so good. So now I was like, well, maybe I'll put a graphics kit on it, but I really don't. I don't know. I had a neat idea. See, he's got some like the supermoto vlogger guys, whatever. So he's got a couple stickers on it right now, you know. And I was thinking like his fire guys. I was thinking like, and I've never. God, that's gonna be loud with that truck right there. Fuck him. I've never really given out my PO box shit because I didn't want to like have people sending me a bunch of stuff. But I'm almost wondering like, what would you guys think? Like if I give you guys my PO box, would y'all want to send some like any motovlogger stickers or whatever y'all got? Like you send me some stickers and I'll sticker the shit up out of my brother's bike with the new plastics. And he's just in the Navy, yeah, military guy, you know, fucking help the guy out, for fuck's sakes. I mean, tore the shit up out of his bike and trying to get it fixed. I think it'd be cool. I think it'd be kind of neat, like if everyone like would like just fucking went ham on it. That was a trash truck. And yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Is that an idea? I mean, I've always been sort of skeptical. I didn't want to give out my PO box because I didn't want people sending me stuff all the time. Because I mean, I would appreciate it, but y'all don't gotta be sending me shit. And I know that's what would happen if I give out my PO box. But I do have a PO box. Oh, I gotta go check it too. Apparently, I got something in my PO box. Oh, look at this horse shit. About to drive through a flood right here. I can guarantee you. Somebody actually hit this fire hydrant thing the other day. Oh god, this is a lot of water. It's like 2 or 3 inches of water just like on the road. Jesus. What's up, guys? Harleys. Let's go peer to Honda. Honda. 80 degrees out today. Still doesn't say Yamaha on that sign, but it's okay. Look at that Maxim. Maxim. Fucking shit up to the maximum. Also sell Yamaha. And what else do they sell here? Star, of course. They've got some things up here. Was it CF Moto things? I don't fucking know. But anyway, we gotta go in here and get our shit done and pick up our parts and I don't know, fuck around for a minute. Alright, that took like what, like an hour or something? And I looked at chains and sprockets and I was gonna have to order the kinds I need, so fuck it, mine will do for now, and I'm broke anyway, so fuck it. Now we gotta go to AutoZone and grab a stupid little LED thing light, trying to make the bike legit. And yeah. Oh, and this guy right here, this guy, you can just go ahead and just call bomb the hell out of him and tell him the GardenSnake sent you. Alright, so this is all the things I got from AutoZone. Look, I got some of these like ricer light things, like I guess I only need like 1 strip of them. I'm just gonna like put that up underneath the brake light where the license plate should be sitting by the end of the day. I grabbed some more shrink wire wrap thing. Actually, I might have plenty of it, I don't know. I was just kind of concerned. Yeah, fuck, I do have a lot of it. Oh well, can't hurt to have more. And then I wanted some kind of connector. I didn't want to use whatever dingle connectors, and this is like really made for trailers, but fuck it. I mean, it's like $2 and it's super fucking, it's honestly pretty legit. So one of those so I can connect it up all pro, not just have it shit fucking wired in there. So yeah, see how that will look. And then something else cool I just realized about this pack, I didn't even think about it. Look, I get a little free momentary switch, so I guess I can throw that in the toolbox. And this is like, you can use this to test the little 12-volt stuff, because this is probably a 12-volt little battery supply right here. I could check it here in a minute. But here, oh, and here's something else I noticed. I mean, I get 2 of these, I only need 1, which is, you know, I got extras now. I was also noticing I can cut them, apparently. There's like a little scissor mark right there, so I guess you can cut these. I don't know, some kind of way it'll be underneath here, lighting up the plate, making it legal. Alright, oil leak is done. No more leaky oil. With my Genius 2, I used this really big socket and my dead blow to put it in. I tapped it in. Alright, let's move on. Yeah, I know I'm not making like a how-to on this. I'm too busy to try to play with that right now, but I figured I would show you guys this. If you're ever wondering the proper way to do this, to torque one of these, is not to put the bike in gear or hold the rear brake down with the chain connected, some dumb crap like that. That's dumb. You get one of these little cool little things. This is a flywheel holder, clutch basket holder, and you can use it to hold sprockets like this too. And I've got it braced against the peg right here. And you take your torque wrench up on there, get it up on there, and you're not a dumbass trying to do this while holding the camera. There we go. That's that. She's done. Only thing left to do now is to bend over one of these edges. Got a couple of them already fouled up, and I probably should have bought a new one of these. Technically, you should replace this every time, but yeah, stay broke crew. So I'll bend one of these edges over now. Probably two of them. I'll just bend two of them over so that it can't back off. What's going on? Update. The bike is over there, and it's the repair to the oil seal is done. And I kind of stopped there because the bike was so freaking dirty. I was just finding dirt everywhere on it, so I busted the power wash out and cleaned the shit out of it. And I took the other street rim because it looked so dirty compared to the basically new rim, the rear rim, Supermoto rim, and I cleaned that. Took a while. And I think I just broke this finger right here, getting my wife a purse out from under the bed. I don't know how I did that. But anyway, I was like, fuck, I gotta get it all clean. It's just fucking ridiculous. I still gotta like go back later and like clean it with soap and water, but I just like hose off. I got all the old mud and crap out. I think I'm gonna quit like, I need to quit going into mud. Like dirt's fun, but mud is fucking ridiculous. It gets up into everything and it's just insane to get out. So yeah, might not do that for a while. But yeah, it got too late. Like everything was closed, so I was like, well, fuck it. Like I just kind of kept kind of cleaning everything up, and I was kind of figuring out other stuff. Now I got to go over to Fire Guy's house. Fire Guy, somebody's over at his house. I forget who. I don't even know if I know who it is. It's some guy who's a fan of his, and came over to hang out, and then wants me and my wife to come over and hang out.
Drink, you ain't get shit done. The bike is still just sitting here. You stupid son of a bitch.
I know. We ran out of time. Okay, we're gonna put those wheels on and everything else. It shouldn't take too long. We're gonna move the car, and then we'll do some stuff over here and make the license plate go on it. Why is there always so much shit up here when you're in the middle of working with something? Alright, let's get to it. Look, this dumb thing fell off. Oh well. I have this fixed. Alright, there it is. It's all in motard trim, chains adjusted and lubed and cleaned, and the piss out of it. Oh yeah, thing. How clean this thing is right now. Good God, look at that. No, I mean it's, you know, okay, focus, fucker. It's okay clean. Like it's an old chain. It kind of needs new chains and sprockets right now, so it's got a lot of goop on it. But I've got it a whole back end here, really fucking clean looking. Just put new oil in it. Oil. Last thing I need to do now is I just need to put the plate on the back, and we can go get our inspection. All right, guys. This is what I'm thinking. So this is the grab all this bullshit here. Okay, so what I'm thinking is, get this unscrewed here. This thing kind of holds the light. This holds this up into here, and it's got 3 screws on it. And then what I'm thinking about doing is maybe drilling 2 more holes kind of back in here, and building some kind of metal bit that comes off of this at a bit of an angle, comes down, and then holds the plate like that. So we'll have to trace something out there, you know. It's gonna have to have a little. This part's gonna have to have a little bit of a bend up in it to do that. This is pretty easy to bend metal. This is also like galvanized steel right here, so this should be fine. This shouldn't rust or anything weird. All right, guys, check it out now. The bike is all complete and done, and it's got a fucking plate on the back. And look at this bullshit. I know I'm about to show you guys my plate. You're gonna freak out. Look, it's got a little light underneath there. Wide enough. It's fucking legal. Look at this dumb bracket I built under the back there. Yeah, I did that. So that's all good. Bike's finished. I had to do some other running around today. I had a few bits I was missing, and I just went to the store and I grabbed those, and I had to do a few other little errands, and then I was like, fuck. It was like 4:30, and I knew I didn't have time to get the inspection registration done, which is kind of bullshit. It should have been done by the end of the day, but the bike's really 100% now. It's got fresh oil in it, and all the lights. It's all legal, and I'm just gonna go for a ride anyway. Fuck it. I can't find my fucking street gloves either. I have no idea where my street gloves are. I've got my old street gloves that I use as dirt gloves now. It's fucking pissing me off. I can't fucking find them. Guess it's been about a month since I wore them. Anyways, fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Let's go for a ride. Fuck it.